What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It's Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here today. It has been a long time since we have seen our Sim Buckeyes in action. If you remember, they actually lost a heartbreaker, I think by 1 point, to the UCLA Bruins, believe it or not. So they dropped to number 9 in the polls. And they're heading into week number 9. They are 5-1. Already had a double bye for reasons unknown to me. But the new game does come out in 18 days, so we're going to try to get this one cranked up and see what happens. But do appreciate all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here. Whoops, not play history. That was weird. Do appreciate you joining me. And sheesh. There we go. It's been a minute since I've been on the old PlayStation. Kit coming here from left to right on your radio dial. Rutgers in the white jerseys. Buckeyes in their home scarlets. Nice return by Brandon Ennis past the 20 to the 24. Well, let's say the 23-yard line. There's Ryan Day. Of course, we've heard some new things about the new game, one of which is that the coaches, 300 of them at least, will have their likeness. So we'll see a better version of Ryan Day without having to create him. All right, Julian Sand, sophomore quarterback. Give a jet sweep to Jeremiah Smith right away, and the Scarlet Knights are all over that one. A big-time stop on the defensive line over there. Bradley Weaver looked like the one who got it. Fired over the middle. Deep shot, actually left side into traffic, and when in doubt, just find number 4 and chuck it up in his general direction. What a catch for Jeremiah Smith. Whew, that was a big-time throw and run there. They'll go hurry up. Saying, turn around, give it to Katron Allen. Again, he transferred over from Penn State. Transfer portal was not exactly, hey, gamers, welcome in. Transfer portal, of course, could not line up perfectly. I tried. I really did try, but CJ Donaldson did not want to come here. So we'll have to wait and see him, as Sayan will be sacked that time by Frail Ganego. Luke Henning. There's a lot of transfers off this Rutgers roster, so you'll have to bear with me as I try to manage their stuff, Pressure coming again, ball pops out, where's it at? It's on there and falls on it. Carter Lowe, and again, that's going to be the biggest question mark, I think, in real life for the Buckeyes is the offensive line. Philip Daniels that time not able to fall on it. Jasir Peterson able to jump on that football as well. And Peterson forces the sack, and the Buckeyes are going to have to punt a 4th and 27. They're going to have to get rid of the football. Here comes Joe McGuire, the Aussie. And this one will be taken down inside the 20 and up to just past the 20. Come the Scarlet Knights. And good old Dylan Braithwaite on the punt return. All right, their leading receiver that you can see there is Ian Strong. Two best players on their offense with the sophomore quarterback A.J. Sarras is one of them right there. Samuel Brown, the running back. There are 2 running backs. Samuel Brown is one of them. And Jayshon Benjamin is the other one. 2 very talented for the sophomore quarterback. There's Strong. His first catch, and he's got a first down as he beats McDoom over there on the top of the screen. A.J. Sarras, 6'2", 217 from Pennington, New Jersey. Quick little flinger on RPO to the right side. A big after the catch run, rather. And that is a huge catch for K.J. Duff. Big 6'6" wide receiver from Riverhead, New York. And Rutgers on the move here early in this game. Clock continuing to run. Stadium pulse is loud. It's all worried. No good, Mason. You do not need to worry about listening on mute. Fired over the middle. Sarras on the run. First down and more. To the 10, to the 5. Strong to the 3, to the 2. And a big gainer. Ian Strong, 6'3", 211-pound junior. And a first and goal for the Scarlet Knights. Crazy. And they'll give it. Here comes Benjamin. Ball. Oh, I thought the ball popped out. It's not the ball popping out. In fact, it was a flag on the play, and it'll be a hold on the Scarlet Knights. That'll back them up to the 12-yard line, where they will take over first and goal once again. Sophomore quarterback A.J. Saras, I don't know how to figure it out. He'll dump it left side to one of his talented running backs, but coming over quickly is Kevin Winston, another transfer from Penn State. In real life, that's not the case. That's okay. I'll give it to him now. Benjamin to the right side, to the 5, to the 3, to the 1. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Junior tailback J. Sean Benjamin, 5'9", 201 pounds, from Pahokee, Florida, and he scores from 10 yards out. And Ohio State reeling still, maybe from that UCLA close loss. A 3-4 Rutgers team just marched her right on down the football field and into their face. And Ohio State down 7-0, which is not what I would have expected in several capacities. All right, now, Julian Sand. He's going to give it to Katron Allen. Sheesh. Allen will go to the left side for 3. Sand, hard count. Delayed handoff. Here's James Peoples. Peoples up the middle, waggling his way near a first down. He'll be up 3rd and inches. Have my finger on the go for it button here. Sand into the shotgun. Peoples stays next to him in the running back position. Pitch it to the right side. James Peoples, first down, 35 to the 40. Stiff arm. Are they going to actually call a offensive face mask? That's right. When the flag came out, nope, they're going to call Philip Daniels, the right tackle, for a hold. Again, this young offensive line is definitely the problem. And again, we didn't get as many transfers as they got in real life. That will once again be the difference between a potentially championship-winning season and just something that goes, 10-2 kind of a thing. Nice throw over the middle to Brandon Ennis, by the way, for a first down there. And here's another handoff. Peoples up the middle. James Peoples spinning around up to the midfield stripe for James Peoples. Sophomore tailback. He'll be one to watch certainly this year. Excited to see him and C.J. Donaldson in the backfield. Here's Katron Allen. He's our version of C.J. Donaldson, a power back. Of course, transferring over from Penn State. A lot of people left Penn State in the game, in the sim game. Kind of interesting. Now 3rd and inches. Out of the pistol. Allen, first down. Up the middle, and it'll be hit hard. Holds on to the football. That's DJ Gilly, sophomore, who hits him there. First down for the Bucks now. Motion coming. And they'll do a pop pass to Ennis over the middle. Brandon Ennis cut it up maybe a little bit too soon. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it. Sand empty in the backfield. He'll fire. Deep shot. Right side. Rope it, but incomplete. Going for Mylan Graham. Good coverage by the Scarlet Knights on that one. Now out of the pistol on a 3rd and 10. Sand back to pass. He's got time. He fires over the middle, wide open. Ennis 10 to the 5. They'll call him down at the 7. Brandon Ennis. What a beautiful play as he just split on down the middle of the field out of that slot. And he's really found a home nicely in the slot. Now 1st and goal from the 7. Motion coming from Ennis. See what they're doing. Over the middle. Caught by Max Clare, the tight end, inside the 5 to the 3. Excited to see what Max Clare, first time Ohio State will really have had a legit tight end weapon in what feels like a few years, doesn't it? Since maybe Jeremy Ruckert. Up the middle, Peoples. Touchdown, Buckeyes, and they respond. Good response drive there for the Buckeyes, and James Peoples puts it into the house. And with 3:27 to go in the first quarter, Buckeyes 7 and Scarlet Knights 7. Do appreciate everybody being on. My name is Phil Nagy. The channel is Nagy on Sports, only place on YouTube that you're going to find these simulated sporting events with live original commentary. We do not play the games. Plenty of people you can watch them play the video game. We try to recreate reality as much as possible. Obviously a little bit tougher here in college football because I cannot control every single transfer portal edition. New game comes out in about 20 days. It's already been pre-ordered, so we'll bring you that sim season in the month of July. And leading up to the real season, that'll be a lot of fun. Excited to see the changes they made. It was a very, very solid football game out of the box coming in last year. We'll see if they've made some adjustments across the middle to Duff, and he's going to go nowhere. Buckeyes not fooled at all. 3rd and 7, and the Hell's Bells begin to ring in the background. A.J. Surace back to pass now. Surace fired right side, wide open, caught it, and take it down. Is a wide receiver on the play. I think he transferred in because he is not on the roster, so I apologize for that. Surace on a keeper. And Surace, we'll just stick with Surace. Could be Srirachi as well, gosh. Surace. 2nd and 8 after he picks up 2. So I do appreciate all my subscribers being on and joining. Hit as he throws, especially those of you who've been wanting more Ohio State football sims. We will be getting those cranked up here pretty quickly. Again, 18 days left. This is only week number 9. We got some time to get to the end of the season. Fired over the middle, but not very deep, and a first down is still achieved that time by the tight end Kenny Fletcher, now a senior. Turnaround option keeper again for Surace up the middle, and Sonny Styles greets him with a hearty welcome. Kenyatta Jackson also in the vicinity, and that's going to be 000. 7-7 after 1. Buckeyes and Scarlet Knights here in Columbus. A.J. Surace, 100% completions. That's pretty good. He's also scrambled for a few yards. They'll flip the field, 2nd and 7. Also hit that like button. It helps to continue to grow our audience. Primarily Madden. We started with Madden, obviously, because this game didn't exist for years. Nice play that time to dislodge the football, Jermaine Matthews. Trips to the right side for Surace. Pressure is taken care of. He'll whip it to the right side, and it's caught. I think Rivers is his name, if I'm remembering the look through the depth chart. But another first down for Surace. Now Benjamin coming in motion. They'll RPO, swing it out to the left side. Pressure coming, but here comes the pursuit, rather. And over there is going to be Caleb Downs making the tackle, but a first down is made. All the eye candy going the other way. Make a young defense take advantage of their over pursuit and speed, and that time got a first down out of it. Greg Schiano's bunch here. Pressure coming. Now Surace in trouble. He's going to go down. Oh, somehow. See, that needs to be fixed for next time. That should be grounding 10 out of 10 times. Instead, they just call it an incomplete pass. One of the things that I would change about this game, about both the games, actually. Madden does it too. Across the middle, Ian Strong will pick up 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 5. Defense, can they stand? Surace, right side, dump it quick short, but pushed out of bounds short of the line. Nice pursuit by the tackler. That was KJ Duff again, the 6'6 receiver. He looks like a tight end out there. Oh, they fake it, a little pitch over the middle. No good. They fake a field goal, and the Buckeyes are ready for it, and they'll take over their own 11-yard line. RPO left side. Caught, but I think we're going to get a holding call. Philip Daniels is on the struggle bus. Of course, the latest OSU beat guys say he's probably not even going to be the starter. It'll probably be Austin Severell out there on the right tackle side. Now Sand from in his own end zone. He's got to be careful. He'll fling it right side. Ooh, couldn't quite hold on. He tried to go in the direction of Brandon in a 2nd and 15 now. Back to pass. Deep drop into the end zone. Sand in trouble. Safety dance. Just felt like it was coming. Luke Henning again. Big time play for Greg Schiano's defense. Luke Henning, there he is. I think he must have transferred in because he is not on the roster as well. In fact, we can look him up. Or he's a fake guy. He could be the old fake guy. Up the middle for Benjamin for a first down run. So Rutgers takes advantage of an Ohio State mistake. And now they've got a first down. Benjamin again to the right side. Hit quickly that time by Kevin Winston, flying in from his safety spot. 2nd and 7 now. Give it to Benjamin again up the middle. Ja'Shawn Benjamin will try to get to the outside. Kevin Winston is there once again. Transfer from Penn State. Obviously didn't transfer in real life. Did in the game. I can't control the portal. Can only try to make the team better. Big double blitz coming. They feel it. They get it to the outside, and Winston with a great tackle in space. His 5th of the half already, and he saves a first down by the nose of the football. We're going to get a little situational coach mode going here. See if we can try to get the offense cooking just a little bit. Try to get the offense cooking here just a little bit. With some easy passes and obviously running the football. Or not running the football. Katron Allen nowhere to go. Carnell Tate, 3rd and 1. Allen, first down. Again, just a little situational coach mode here. Just trying to get them in a little bit of a rhythm. The Saiyans kind of been in a funk for the last couple games. Started out the year like gangbusters. Oh, that was going to wobble in midair, and it should have been picked off. He tried to go deep, had the man open, actually. And lucky to get that one back. Slip the field and run that to the other side. Shall we? Allen. RPO that apparently was not there. 3rd and 7 out of the pistol here. Back to pass. Sayin. Caught by Claire, but he falls out of bounds. Got to keep going. We need some momentum here. Some momentum. Fired right side, and it's caught by Ennis for a first down. We'll hurry up for the Buckeyes here now. Blitz coming, Sayin feels it. Deep shot, right side, man open, just missed Mylan Graham. Oh, brother. That was a close one. Allen's still in the game. Try to get this running attack going. Up the middle, and he'll be tripped up again in the backfield. Third and 8. Claire, but he'll be short. We're going for it again. You better believe it, baby. You better believe it. Peoples again. Little whip routes are very difficult to defend against. See if this drive can get Julian Sayin in rhythm a little bit. Max Claire over the middle. That'll play. 6 yards every time. Achieves first downs, last I checked. Big blitz coming. Sayin feels it. Deep shot, right side, wide open. Tate, touchdown, Buckeyes! And now he feels like he's in rhythm. Found a wide open receiver, Carnell Tate. He's poised to be the next first-round pick out of that wide receiver room. And good job there by Sayin. All I'm doing is calling plays that I feel like work well. Sometimes I think the game chooses some interesting play choices. Again, I have not spent nearly the amount of time curating a playbook for the Buckeyes like I do for the Browns. Mostly because we're not really sure what Brian Hartline's offense is going to look like, to be honest. And Chip Kelly's offense looked even a little bit different than I think they thought. Here's a little give up the middle. Samuel Brown, the other of the two very talented running backs here for Rutgers, and he's got nowhere to go. We're under 4 minutes to go, first half. Buckeyes lead 14-9. Rutgers scored on their opening drive and then achieved a safety early in the second quarter over the middle to Rivers, and it's a first down catch. 3 minutes to go now. A.J. Surace, sophomore quarterback, claps his hands together. Let's have a Johnny Shepard, but he's a little bit higher rated, and C.J. Hicks gets home for the sack. Really thriving in his role of pass rusher now, and it's second and very long. C.J. Hicks has been very good there for us. We actually had him there before the change from spring camp came, that they've made that position switch for him. So we knew that he would be there as a pass rusher. Sonny Styles just blows that play up on the backfield. Third and very long for the Buckeyes. So it's 2-minute warning timeout. They're going to hand it off again on a 3rd and 23. Caleb Downs will rip him to the ground, and the Buckeyes will call that timeout immediately to get the football back. Big punt here is Ennis. Fair catch called for and made at the 24-yard line. Here they go. 151 and 2 timeouts. We'll see how aggressive Ryan Day wants to get. Team only leading by 5 again. Still kind of reeling from that loss. They're going to hand it off a wide sweep to James Peoples, and he'll pick up a yard. So maybe not aggressive at all. Not even going hurry up. Now they'll throw. Sayin over the middle. Caught. First down and more. Jeremiah to the 38-yard line. Clap the hands together now. Back to pass. Sayin. Good time. He'll fire right side. Incomplete. The direction of Carnell Tate. Didn't get a number on the defender. He flew in there quickly, though. 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quick throw. Deep shot. Feels it open. Left side. No, he dropped it somehow. Jeremiah Smith should not drop that. I think maybe it got tipped at the last second by the defender, but he felt him wide open right away. It was a good read. He'll fire again. Left side over the head. He had some hot sauce on that one. And they will punt it away. Had a man, but that was a difficult throw, and Sand kind of roped it in there. Again, he's only up to an 84. You cannot edit guys in this game. Anything about them. You can edit the new guys, the recruits that come in. You can change stuff about them, except their gender, which is, or not their gender, their race, or the way they look, or it's one of the things I do hope you can change about. I get it, like the name, image, and likeness guys. Sure, that's fine. You also can't change their numbers, which seems dumb to me. Edric Houston will get home for a big sack for the Buckeyes. But, you know, I get it. I'm a 6'1" white guy. I totally understand it. But every 5-star receiver and 5-star cornerback prospect should not be a white guy with a big beard. You should be able to change that part of it. Or like, oh, sweet, I got this great linebacker. Let me make him the real guy of Riley Pettyjohn or whatever. But he's white. And so you try to do all these things to mask it. And I just wish I could change them. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. If you're listening, college football, back to pass now. Sand. He's in trouble. Now he'll fire it away. He's got 19 seconds and no timeouts left. Good opportunity for the young kid to continue to grow. He's definitely the future of the Buckeyes back there. Big shot, left side, got him in! Topped it in the bucket to Smith! Touchdown! 64 yards! Julian saying to Jeremiah Smith, he's the best player on the planet for a reason. He made a quick little move off the line. Julian saw it right away. And uncatchable there is Jeremiah Smith, just a true sophomore to sophomore, and he just saw it right away, just threw this thing into a bucket, boop, right into his hands. Beautiful play. Williams had no chance, and the Buckeyes strike in a big way with 12 seconds remaining in the half. Could not have dialed that drive up any better. Beautiful play there. 64-yard touchdown pass from Julian Sand to Jeremiah Smith. It's true sophomore to true sophomore. Actually, I'm not sure if they redshirted him or not. That's a very good question, and I'm going to ask myself, did they redshirt Julian Sand? Up the middle, they'll hand it off. 5 seconds to go. They're going to get a big run from Benjamin, and they're going to call timeout. Like, heck, we didn't really think we were going to get anything. He is listed as a sophomore, so I guess they did not redshirt him. Pressure coming. He'll fling it right side into traffic. Caught down to the 44, but no time remaining. Yeah, when in doubt, find number 4. 3 catches, 113 yards, and a touchdown. He's pretty darn good. Let's flip it and kick it. Here we go. A.J. Surace. Motion coming. He'll fake the pop pass, fake the handoff. Surace with good time, then dump it to the running back, Samuel Brown, who's ripped to the ground by Davis and Igbinosun. Igbinosun has been moved into the slot here. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. Finally got a Buckeye game for you. Sorry it took so long. Pressure coming, and a big hit from Downs and Styles. These guys will both pop you. 3rd and 5. If Styles has a good year, does he become a first-round pick? It's so hard for linebackers, I realize. Downs, of course, probably going to be a top 10 pick, even a top 5 potentially. Downs to the Browns, if they don't have to take a quarterback atop the draft, would be very nice. Double A gap blitz. They'll run the left side. Beautiful pursuit from Winston. 2nd and 7. Surace. Play action. Fired over the middle. Caught. What a throw. Really nice throw, actually. 200 yards passing now. That's Duff again. The big 6'6" target has been a good option for him. Now Surace. He'll dump it left side. Knocked away. Just blown up by Igbinosun. Just really dismantled football from player. Surace. Now he'll roll. Now he's in trouble. He'll fire deep back to the right side, and somehow he stayed in bounds. How did he see Duff? I guess the kid's 6'6". He threw it all the way back over to the other sideline, and Duff has the first down. Really nice play now. Out of play action. Pressure coming. Left side throw. Knocked away. Nope. Gets knocked away by the Buckeyes that time. Pressure coming! Hit as he throws, nowhere to go. Tried to run a quick kind of fly screen that time. Buckeyes were all over that previous play. Bryce West in defense, of course. Now pressure coming again. Hit as he throws. It's a wobbler! What are we going to get here? We're going to get holding. And I would just decline it if I were the Buckeyes. Carter cat out, and they will pick the field goal. Wendell, something tells me that's probably not going to be the case, but yeah, good for them for being cocky about it. Kai Patel's kick is up, and he missed it, by the way. Patel's kick. Sailing wide right. Buckeyes, first possession of half number 2. They lead 21-9. Sophomore quarterback Julian Sant. Motion coming from Jeremiah Smith. Sant's got time. Fires it second level over the middle to Claire, who takes a big shot but holds on to the football. He took a big hit that time from the linebacker, whose number is not on the roster. Left side throw. Peoples dump it off for 8. Take a first down. Love using James Peoples in the pass game as a weapon. Really excited kind of filling that J.K. Dobbins role. And they'll have another Thunder and Lightning option at the tailback position. 3rd and inch is coming up. I do have my finger on the go for it button as we're right here in the middle of no man's land. They'll go 5 wide here for Julian Sant. Back to pass now. He's got time. He's got Ennis. Incomplete somehow. He didn't need to loft it, to be honest. Whoop. We flipped the field. How about them apples? That was fun. Katron Allen up the middle, big first down run. And the situational coach mode does its job. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. 8:30 and counting on the 3rd quarter clock. Sant under center, motion coming. Given the jet sweep, Jeremiah just run right into the end. Cutting it upfield, I think, just a little bit too quickly for my liking. As Bo Masco waiting there to take him down. Delayed handoff. Woo! That took a long time. And he'll lose 3 as he got decked in the backfield. Back to pass. Saying deep shot again. Left side in the direction of you-know-who. Touchdown! My, oh my. Jeremiah Smith. And Sand throws a pretty deep ball. He's got plenty of arm strength to get it down there. And just once again, Jeremiah Smith with a deep touchdown. As he rolls in, it's probably about 58 to 60 yards in the air. Just drops it in the bucket. What a play. Jeremiah Smith, he's got 2 long touchdowns now in this game. Well, Wendell, I know it's been a while since we had a Buckeye sim, but we were number 1, and then if you remember in our last game that we simmed, we actually lost to UCLA. That's why we're 5-1, and so we dropped all the way from number 1 to number 5 because we lost to an unranked team at home. If you remember that sim, it was very frustrating. The Buckeyes did not play well and lost, I think, like 30 to 33 or something like that. So that's why we're dropped to number 9. Pressure up the middle, and this time they'll get home. Edric Houston and Caden Curry there together. 2nd and 18 coming up. So that's why they're number 9. They'll move back up. They should move back up at least. Here's a handoff. Wide handoff and nowhere to go. They'll lose yards. 3rd and 19. They're way back to their 4-yard line. Will the Buckeyes send pressure? Double A gap look. Nope, they both fall out of it. They're going to hand off out of it to Benjamin, Jayshon Benjamin, and he'll be tackled by Kevin Winston, and it's 4th down. Scarlet Knights will have to punt. Punt this one away. Innes waits for it at his own 35, and that's where the fair catch is called for and made. Saying now, he's got to be warming up finally. Again, needs to get that bad taste out of his mouth from the previous week's performance. So far, he has looked very good and back into some rhythm. Saying, trying to overcome a not great offensive line. Over the middle, nice catch. Jelani Thurman, the 2nd tight end, up to the 46-yard line. 3rd and 1. Got my finger on the go for it button. This would be a go for it area, in my opinion. Delayed handoff. Peoples. I won't need to do it because he's going to pick up 10 on his own. And a 1st down Buckeyes inside 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. When this play comes to completion, give it to Peoples. Nope, play action to Peoples. Deep shot again, left side. He's got it. Is touchdown! Another beautiful play. The DB bites on the play action, and Brandon Innes over the top, and the Buckeyes now pouring it on. 35-9. Restoring everyone's faith in humanity after, again, the crazy and disappointing loss to UCLA in week number 8. The Buckeyes rolling now on offense. Maybe if we get 42-9, we can see a little Lincoln Keen-Holtz in the 4th quarter. Trips to the top and short side of the screen. It's a lot of receivers on the short side of the field. The college hashes are so wide. They're going to run that way with Jayshon Benjamin, the tailback, again, who's had a very nice day. Their 2 best players are their running backs on offense. And both have been featured here. Benjamin having the better of the day. They'll play action 2 and pressure coming, and Caden Curry will get home. 4th sack of the day for the Silver Bullets. Caden Curry into the backfield now, 3rd and long, and the Buckeyes seem to be humming on both sides. Pressure up the middle, almost picked after almost sacked again, and they'll have to punt it away. Yes, Wendell, I was aware. If you are a Brutus, you get a full, at least the football Brutus. I don't know if all of the Brutuses get them. And yeah, the tryouts to be Brutus are very intense. Because I think they have like 8 Brutuses to go to all the various events. But yes, I believe that it is a full ride scholarship. It's pretty cool. Left side throw, Smith again, give him the hat trick. Oh boy. just abusing Rutgers on the back end now. And that's 3 for Jeremiah Smith into the end zone. And this kid can't be covered. And Julian Sand knows how to get him the football. Poor Williams having a rough day today. Zylan Williams on the wrong side of some pretty nice looking highlights, and all appears to be right with the world again 1 week after that UCLA debacle. I'm going to take the starters out, huh? Okay, we can do that. We'll do that when we get to the fourth quarter. It might do it automatically, to be honest. Benjamin up the middle. Tackled by Kenyatta Jackson. Everybody. Motion coming. Fake the pop pass to Duff. Pressure up the middle. Hit as he throws again and incomplete. Now the pressure really starting to get to Surace almost every play. 3rd and 8. Back to pass now. Holding. Fired up the middle, incomplete. Tipped up into the air. And we're going to get a holding on Asamoah. And Kwam Bena Asamoah, the big right guard, the guilty party. Buckeyes will take over. Buckeyes back at the 33-yard line again, humming an aggressive tune now. Fourth quarter, we can put some backups in. Let's see a little bit of the depth of the team. That would be fun. Saying again, over the middle. Caught by Max Clear, the tight end, the transfer from Purdue. 2 transfers I got that were real, Max Clear and Philip Daniels. And this one. 42-9, Rutgers on the wrong end of this one. They were up 7-0 though. Been outscored 42-2 since then. And a sack coming the other way. Peterson getting into the backfield that time. 3rd and 6. Out of the pistol. Sand. Pressure coming. He'll be hit as he throws. Incomplete. And McGuire will come to punt it away to end quarter number 3. Up and towards the sideline. Fair catch called for and made with 2 seconds left. And per mass sub of the backups. Per your request, Wendell. Let's get some backups in there. Let's see what it looks like. Fake the pop pass. Surace fired back to the left. Incomplete. Good coverage that time by Jalen McLean. Let's get the Buckeye roster out. Make sure I can get all these. Get all these cats. There we are. Top 5. Again, Ohio State dropping to number 9 after losing to UCLA. Quarter number 4, 42-9. Actually, looks like Caleb Downs is the backup linebacker, so that's not very fun. Now here's the backup quarterback they've gone to. That's a Johnny Shepard, I believe, for Rutgers. So they have gone to their backups as well. And yes, that's a Johnny Shepard, the junior quarterback from the Bronx. Shepard a little bit more mobile than Surace. Fired right side into traffic, tipped up in the air and almost intercepted a second time. McLean came flying across the front. And Jalen McLean, the junior out of New Jersey, actually. Here's a Johnny on a 4th and 10. Pressure coming. He'll fire right side into traffic, tipped up in the air and incomplete. The Buckeyes will take over at the 24-yard line. Here comes Lincoln Kienholz into the backfield. Kienholz out of a shotgun, back to pass. Lincoln, left side throw. It's a good one, and it's going to be caught for a gain of 7. That's Philip Bell, one of the freshman wide receivers, 6'1", from Mission Viejo, California. Another one of those examples. Here's a handoff up the middle, by the way. That's Bo Jackson. Or excuse me, Isaiah West, I think. Isaiah West is 25, yeah. I know Bo Jackson is 25. Excuse me, Bo Jackson on the carry. And yes, they actually have a running back named Bo Jackson. Pressure coming, and Keenholz will be sacked. But there's a perfect example. Philip Bell, for instance. He was a 5-star receiver that I recruited. And he is, I cannot change him to be a black kid named Philip Bell. So I'm going to put a dark face mask on him and arm sleeves on him to try to cover up the fact that he is not an African-American kid. Just wish you could change that part of it, especially for your recruits. Again, the current name, but because they're not real. The current name, image, and likeness stuff, I totally get it. You know, I shouldn't be able to go in and change Jeremiah Smith to be a 5'10" white kid. I totally get that. I wouldn't try to do that. But when they recruit a guy, I want to make sure that they actually get to be correct, you know? Over the middle, caught, first down. Nope, not a first down. Still 4th and goal from the 5. They'll take the field goal that time. That was the backup tight end for the Buckeyes on that catch. Could be Max LeBlanc. Actually, looks like the Buckeyes have updated and changed some numbers because now Claire is showing up as 86, not 84. Fielding's kick is up and good, 45-9. 11:24 remaining in this football game. Buckeyes will move to 6-1. Rutgers will drop to 3-5. I'll give you a quick update of what's coming up next. And again, we will try to get through some more of these Buckeye Sims in short order with the new game coming out very soon. But Johnny's got a really long windup. Johnny Shepard completes that one to the running back Samuel Brown. Shepard again, out of the backfield, decked by Caleb Downs again, who probably should be out, but he's in now as a sub linebacker instead of the safety. Shepard, dump it short, incomplete. In fact, that feels a little unfair. And I don't want him to get hurt, so I'll take him out. Shepard, dump it left side short. Oops, spun around him, but Bryce West able to get enough of a touch on him to get him out of bounds. So I do apologize for this, but some things just aren't fair. It would be, who's brushing the passer? So we got Mickens and Dominic Kirks, the freshman. How about that? More Hero Canoe actually transferred, if you believe that, to Texas, I think. Yeah, we can't have these guys in there now. Let's get Arvell Reese in there along with Garrett Stover. Bryce West in the slot. Who are the cornerbacks that are in right now? Just curious. Yeah, Egbenosin doesn't need to be there. Let's get Sanchez in there, the true freshman, as well. And Cooper doesn't need to be in there. There we go. That feels a little bit better. That feels a little bit better. No, he is not related to the other Bo Jackson, other than he has the same name, which obviously means he's going to be great. But Johnny Shepard, he'll try to take off, and he'll be sacked. Dominic Kirks right there. Jason Moore in the vicinity as well, and the Buckeyes will take over and have another short field. Lincoln Keenholz. Out of the shotgun, delayed handoff to Bo Jackson, the true freshman, and Jackson picks up one as he tries to go right guard that time. Lincoln Keenholz, 6'3", 207-pound junior from Pierre, South Dakota. Up the middle again, here's Bo Jackson trying to break tackles, setting up a 3rd and 7. Out of a shotgun. Give it again to Jackson. Nowhere to go. 4th and 6. Buckeyes will try another long field goal. Tavian St. Clair in to be the holder now because he's the current backup quarterback. Here's Jaden Fielding. His kick is up. His kick is good. Jaden Fielding, senior kicker. Drilling that one, and Ohio State continues to grow their lead. Jaden Fielding, a 6-foot, 175-pound junior, senior now, Jaden Fielding. 48-9, 8:30 to go. Johnny Shepard over the middle, caught. Aaron Scott in the coverage that time. Caught by the receiver, Dylan Braithwaite. Shepard fired over the middle again. Caught by his running back out of the backfield this time as they're onto their backup running back. And that's going to be caught by Ed Guerrier. Oof. Big shot on Guerrier that time is Garrett Stover. Yes, cousin of Cade Stover. Excited to see him. Right side throw. And Arvell Reese right there with a good tackle. Gets him down. Clap his hands together now. Pressure coming. Shepard, right side, incomplete. Knocked away by Hartford. 4th and 10, and this time Shiano will throw the towel in and just begin to punt the football away. Hey, Jim, welcome in. Buckeyes 48, Rutgers 9. It's been a good one. Julian saying to Jeremiah Smith, rinse and repeat. Done it 3 times in this one. Keen Holtz now gives it to Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson tries to go outside to the right. He'll pick up 3. Buckeyes in full chew clock mode now. Again, do appreciate everybody being on, joining me at Phil Nagy on Sports here. Nice cut by Bo Jackson there. Trying to get some more Buckeye Sims going as the new game comes out in 18 days, and thus new Sim season will start with all the real guys and the real rosters. We'll actually get to see C.J. Donaldson for the first time. Catch by Phillip Bell, the freshman, and takes a shot at the end. So you can see I had to give him like white or red arm sleeves and stuff because he is not a white kid. Delayed handoff. This one is going to be all the way to the outside, running hard. He went way to the outside. Decent run that time. Is that Isaiah West, I think? I don't know who it is. Bo Jackson again. 3rd and 5. Jackson again to the left. Nowhere to go. Oh, what the heck. Let's do a little situational coach mode here. Let's see what Link can do. Keen Holtz fires it. 2nd level, 1st down. Quincy Porter. Another of the talented rookies. Also not a goofy-looking white kid with gray hair. Sorry, Quincy Porter. I think the Buckeyes actually have their numbers, and now it could be a little bit easier for me to manage, but I can't change. Like Jermaine Matthews, for instance, went to 7 on defense. A nice run again by Bo Jackson. Left side, and Jackson steps out of bounds. Oof. Load up that time. 2-minute timeout. Good, appreciate everybody being on Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel. Very excited to be bringing you this sim. Buckeye is going to get out of here with a nice win, especially after they had that heartbreaking loss to UCLA 1 week ago, which again, the sim felt like it was months ago, but it was just week number 8. Keen Holtz dropped by Mylan Graham over the middle. With a long field goal attempt coming here to give them a 50-burger. Fielding into the game. And he missed it. Pushed it wide right, did Jaden Fielding. So Rutgers takes over at the 30. Back to pass for a Johnny Shepard. Shepard, zip it over the middle, incomplete. Oof. Dangerous to go up high for it there. So Quincy Porter is actually going to be 11. As the Buckeyes have updated their roster here after camp. Pressure up the middle, breaks 1 sack. Shepard, he loads up, deep shot, left side, go wide open, touchdown! Somebody forgot to cover Sam Brown. And after Shepard broke out of 2 sacks, he couldn't believe it. He put every ounce of effort he had into that football. And it's into the end zone. Sam Brown, the running back, breaking. Look at him. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how open that guy is. That's clearly some busted coverage. And into the end zone on a late touchdown for the Scarlet Knights with a minute to go. Kai Patel, the kicker, puts it up, puts it in. Big time touchdown there, and the 1 minute on the clock for the Buckeyes to kneel it out should they choose. So it looks like the final score, or run a play, why not? 48-16 here. Buckeyes are going to win. They're going to go to 6-1 and should advance higher up in the polls. Or they're going to keep running plays. They're not going to kneel. Well, guys, it was a lot of fun. We'll do the statistics with you real quick, and then we'll tell you who's coming up in week number 10. This will be it for the Sims for the day. We'll probably do a Buckeye game just about every day in the short term here to get us in a position to get the season done before the new game comes out. Buckeyes 48, Scarlet Knights 16. In this one today for Rutgers, Serace 20 of 31 for 215. Shepard 8 for 15, 110. And again, that late touchdown pass. Running the football, 11 for 69 and a touchdown for Ja'Shawn Benjamin. He was very good. Brown had the big touchdown catch as well. I told you the two best players on offense were their receivers. Benjamin also had 5 catches for 30 yards. There's Duff. There's DJ Rivers. He must be a transfer because he's not on the roster. Brown with 3 for 89 again on the touchdown as well. Defensively today, Jeremiah Hughes. 12 tackles, 11 for DK Gilly. In this one, sacks today, 2 for Luke Henning. 1.5 for Jaseer Peterson. DJ Allen, Shaw, Daly all had halves as well. No turnovers for the Buckeye. Actually, that's not true. They fumbled once, but were able to pick it up in their own area. Okay, for the Buckeyes today, Julian Sand, 21 of 31 for 410 and 5 touchdowns. That'll get it done. 4 for 6 and 40 yards for Lincoln Kahnholz. Leading rusher today, Bo Jackson. He had the mop-up duty fourth quarter, 12 for 51 in this one, 11 for 31 for Katron Allen, 7 for 37 in the touchdown for James Peoples in this one. Max Clare, 6 catches, 43 yards, 5 for a $198 and 3 touchdowns for Jeremiah Smith. Just stupid. 5 for 105 and a touchdown, 3 catches for Porter, Tate, Peoples, Max LeBlanc. So 3 tight ends with catches today. 12 tackles for Igbenosin, 11 for Kevin Winston. He was flying all over the yard today. Sacks today for Edric Houston, CJ Hicks, Caden Curry, Jason Moore, Kirks, and Kenyatta Jackson. And no turnovers for Rutgers either. 48-16, Buckeyes win here at Nagy on Sports. Quickly, we will see who is up next for the Buckeyes. Recruiting is finished for the week. Not that it matters at this point because we'll have a new game with new recruits. So who's up next for Ohio State? Oh, I got a 5-star defensive end. I'll take that. Always take that. Jeremiah Smith. No kidding. Player of the week. Washington. The Washington Huskies. The 6-1 Washington Huskies. And we have to go to Washington. Buckeyes move up to number 7. So that should be a pretty good game. Join me when we do it next time. All right, guys. Thanks again so much for joining me. My name is Phil Nagy. The channel is called Nagy on Sports. All things simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Today we will say, go Bucks! And as always, go Browns!